Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Speak money, big money, talk to him. Hot boy, big flames, walk through it. Work moving, got beef, get into it. Big guns, spit bullets. You like how I do it, cause I do it well. She like how I do it, cause I do it well. Pockets on swole, cause I do it swell. Speak money, big money, talk to him. $1 million nigga, but I ain't rich. I'll spend that on a new whip. I'll spend that on a new bitch. Got niggas mad at the new bricks. Every nigga that I know either blood or crip. Every bitch that I know either drop a strip. Got a few nephews that's with the shit. They love Uncle Gangsta cause he the shit. Speak money, big money, talk to him. Hot boy, big flames, walk through it. Work moving, got beef, get into it. Big guns, spit bullets. You like how I do it cause I do it well. She like how I do it cause I do it well. Pockets on swole cause I do it swell. Speak money, big money, talk to him. Got a few neighborhoods that wanna fuck with me and bring them all together like my nigga Nips. Why you acting stank, why you acting shitty? That's why your baby mama wanna fuck with me. Speak money, big money, talk to him. Hot boy, big flames, walk through it. Work moving, got beef, get into it. Big guns, spit bullets. You like how I do it cause I do it well. She like how I do it cause I do it well. Pockets on swole cause I do it swell. Speak money, big money, talk to him. Shopping sprees on the iPhone. When I run up on that nigga, all that hype gone. Why his gold looking faded? You rockin' chrome. I got a couple extra ounces, put his mans on. And niggas who feel me, getting money. Even in the dark, jewelry looking sunny. I put it on long like a nigga frontin'. And when I came home, that's how a nigga stuntin'. Speak money, big money, talk to him. Hot boy, big flames, walk through it. Work moving, got beef, get into it. Big guns, spit bullets. You like how I do it cause I do it well. She like how I do it cause I do it well. Pockets on swole cause I do it swell. Speak money, big money, talk to him.
Welcome back, 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 welcome back. That bitch on my side, got a new car that I drive. Keep that money on me, thanks to the streets. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. That bitch on my side, got a new car that I drive. Keep that money on me, thanks to the streets.
3.5 is all done with. Back to my niggas that I fuck with. No more feeding crumbs to a bum bitch. And now my neck drippy like a faucet. Yeah, product of the game, no more lanes in my way. Switching lanes, peep this paint, watch me flicker from these chains. I'm that nigga, you love to hate. I'm that nigga, she wanna date. I just put it in her face. She said, Daddy, I just hate. Chill. Nothing like coming home to the bag. Nothing like dropping 40 on a pad. Nothing like dropping 80 on a lab. Then we smashing out with them paper tags.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. That bitch on my side, got a new car that I drive. Keep that money on me, thanks to the streets. Welcome back.
Oh, hey, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Welcome back. We back, and we at it again. It's your boy, Gangsta Motherfucking Rich. Welcome to Uncle Charlie's Place.
We live, man?
We live, man.
What?
We on this bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Come
It's your
on.
boy, Gangsta Bricks. I got my co-host with me.
Man.
Motherfucking black motherfucking Santa, you know what I'm saying?
I guess that's what they call me, man.
Yeah, talk to the people, man.
Yeah, man. How you guys doing today? You know, We live again, man. Been back, been gone for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of grown folks' business.
Righteous,
You know what I'm saying? GFB.
You know.
You know what I mean? Gotta take care of some of that GFB.
Mm-hmm.
But we back.
We back, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Full in effect.
Talk about some current events today and you know what I'm saying, spit some game, just, babble over a little bit of that Don Julio.
Yeah, we keep a happy hour around here. It's like the
Happy
club.
hour.
You know what I'm saying? We turn the motherfucking show to like the club. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We always
But of
happy
course.
hour around here. Yeah, it's gonna be a good show tonight, man. We're gonna chop up some game and shit. We got special guests and everything tonight. You know what I'm saying? Got some family members in the house tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? So, what's been going on with you, Santa?
Oh, man, just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Trying to manage this time, man. This time management has been,
Say it ain't enough
beautiful.
hours in the day, huh?
It's not enough hours in the day, man. I vote to, bring this issue in front of the universe and see if they can give us 48 instead of 24. You know what I mean? I'm trying to
48 for one day?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a petition going for 48 for one day.
Could you imagine being in the sun in Arizona for 48 hours? The sun, that means
the sun ain't out for
daytime gonna be, nigga. You gotta stretch the sun time and the moon time if you're gonna do the 48 hours, right?
You're right about that.
We'll be hot in the motherfucker for a long time.
Well, it can be like Alaska though. We can have like
the 6 month joint.
Just some dark time for.
Just some dark time for what?
Yeah, dark time for 2/3, and then sun time for 1/3. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I like the sun time.
Yeah, shit, I like the sun too. The sun is good for us. You know what I'm saying? It's like good vitamin D. It's good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Vitamin D.
Yeah, it's a good vitamin D. We need that sun. You're supposed to be out there. It's good to be outside. Shit, I gotta force my kids to go outside, nigga.
Yeah, they like to be on them games.
Yeah, man. Shit. I used to fight with my parents to go outside, nigga. And I gotta force these niggas to go outside. Raise their asses.
Yeah. Big ups to my boy Bricks, man. I appreciate the invite. I wasn't doing nothing but sitting at the house, looking at power. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm slow to the fact. I just got to catch up on things.
So you ain't watching the Tariq one right now. You still on Power?
Yeah, I'm still on. I'm still on the one with what's his name? The white dude. What's his name?
With Tommy?
Yeah.
Ghost.
I'm still on the Tommy one. Look.
You on the one with the Tommy show?
Listen, yeah. So.
Sandy,
you gotta man.
Catch up, man.
Check this out, man.
I saw an episode yesterday.
Look. I started watching Power like years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, the main Power, the last season of the main Power, I just kind of like stopped watching it. You know what I'm saying?
After Ghost died.
Yeah, after Ghost died, I you know what I'm saying?
Like, fuck that little nigga and he killed the homie.
Yeah, man. I kind of took that shit personal. I was in Vegas one time and ran into Ghost. Nigga like 4'2".
For real?
Yeah, he a little bitty guy.
Really?
Yeah, he's a little guy. Little bitty guy. Like you got one of your little partners. You know what I'm saying? He like, he's just a little dude.
He can't be no 4'2". That's like dwarf.
Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating.
5'2", 5'3", like
5'1", 5'2".
Damn, nigga, that's a little.
Yeah, he a little guy. But once they killed my little guy, you know what I'm saying, I kind of,
They killed your little guy?
Yeah, I was like, well, where are they going with this? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because the show.
Look, I didn't like the little nigga neither after that. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a little iffy about this little nigga. But his little spinoff, shit.
It's cool?
It's good.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. This little spinoff is good as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you gotta catch up on that. You know
okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My special guest is in the house tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She finally slid up in this joint.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Go say what's up to the people, man.
Get us a female perspective in here.
That's my girl Big Retta, you know what I'm saying?
My little Big Retta.
Yeah. Okay.
We here talking this, trying to get Santa caught up on this power shit. I'm trying to get him I'm on this Tyreek shit, even though I ain't really feeling Tyreek what he did to his daddy, but the nigga spinoff is dope.
Yeah, well, let's stop talking about it because in a minute you're going to tell me the whole show.
I can't even get into that show.
You're not into Power?
No?
I like BMF.
Oh, that's my shit. I
like
wait for the
BMF.
next season for that one. That's the one you gonna like this, Anna. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on BMF. I like BMF.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
I
kind
feel
of.
that's more up your alley there.
I mean, none of it is hitting on. You already know what I'm gonna say. None of it is hitting on Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool.
I don't know. BMF is close.
Nah.
BMF, I don't know. I'm digging BMF. You know what I'm saying? Snowfall's my shit, but BMF my shit too. You know what I'm saying? That shit be going.
BMF definitely my shit.
Yeah, that shit be going. You know what I'm saying?
But why they had to do Lamar like that though?
Lamar had to go, man. Lamar, it was treacherous.
Lamar was treacherous.
Like, there's no getting.
You talking about shitbag Lamar?
Yeah. Yeah, that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was treacherous. You know what I'm saying? You see what he did to Cash Doll?
Choked her clean out.
Man, she gave a little nigga a knee shot to the joint. Nigga ain't facing nigga nothing.
Nothing.
Choked that girl out, man. But yeah, that's my shit. BMF, that's my shit.
Now what he
man.
gonna tell his daughter?
That shit, no.
His daughter was not already fucking with him.
I about to say, I think his daughter know anyway. You know what I'm saying? She probably got an idea.
Yeah,
Mom
because
can't come to the phone.
when they told her, it was like her face looked like she was shocked, but she already knew.
She knew.
When she heard him answer the phone.
Yep. Exactly.
Hey, you know, I got this. You know, I always tell you about things that be popping up on my TikTok. You know, and Keith Sweat finally stopped. I mean, like the drunk Keith Sweat videos.
Yeah.
It finally stopped popping up on my TikTok.
Did he stop doing it, or it just stopped being popular?
I don't see it no more.
You know what I'm
What y'all
saying?
talking about?
Yeah.
Q Sweat was like, he was doing like the drunk uncle shit on stage. So he was singing. He was like free. He had like a glass of Hennessy or something, and he's drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And he's singing on stage, but he's like freestyling. He's just like feeling himself. He's just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? He's singing to the crowd and shit, and he's just drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Just drunk.
Yeah, no.
You know the drunk uncle that's singing in the living room.
You gotta kind of like
he dance in the living room.
search Keith Sweat.
That's Keith Sweat. That wasn't going nowhere. You supposed to be. Nah, that wasn't going nowhere.
Shit, I mean they try to make it into something, but shit, I was like, shit, niggas having a good time.
He
That's
definitely-
enjoying life.
Genuine too.
Genuine,
Yeah. I had the genuine thing popping up a lot.
I ain't see Genuine.
When
Yeah,
they
he
was
did a
making
little.
fun of
He does a
Genuine.
little genuine dance. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the little
Yeah.
dolphin joint.
Yeah.
And then now every time he perform, he does that dance.
Yeah. He embraced it.
You
know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
He embraced it. That's what you gotta do.
Yep.
They just like, fuck it, we just gonna run with the young crowd. We just gonna do what y'all gonna do.
Yeah, man. Enjoy life. That's
So
what
with current news right now, you know, we got this Trump dude, you know, that's going through another trial right now with it's a defamation suit, you know, that was brought on by a young lady. Well, she's not a young lady no more. Obviously, she's an old lady, but she was at one time a young lady at a store that Trump went into, and he followed her in the dressing room and, like, you know, sexually assaulted her. He said she said he started kissing on her and putting his hands down her pants and stuff.
And that man was the president.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, they're going through it right now. But the case is not about whether he did that or not. The case is about once she came out with the allegations, you know.
That's the crazy part. The case is not about if he did it or not. They know he did it.
But what's the case about that?
Well, it's not about whether he did it or not. The
Like,
case
people
is
really don't
about
talk about that.
you know, when she came out, he started like talking shit about her like he do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ugly
Okay.
broad, you know what I'm saying?
He did not care.
So, you know, because of that, she's like, oh yeah, you just, you know, you like ruined my reputation, you know what I'm saying? So it's a defamation case. And it's pretty strong
Interesting.
because of the fact that he is all this tape and video of him actually doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they got video of him doing it to the girl?
No, doing
Or just
like
doing that in
disrespecting
general?
her.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
She
It
gonna
brings-
win that defamation.
It
of
brings
character, but I can see it
something
winning, though.
interesting on the whole fact of you can actually sue somebody for hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a brand and you have a brand and the brand is you know, you make money off your brand because she's an author, so you make money off your brand, right?
Yeah.
And then somebody says something about
Just
you
drag your shit through the mud.
and they're saying it in a malicious way.
I see you in court.
You know what I'm saying? Then you can sue them for defamation. You know what I'm saying? And saying, man, you're hating on me to the point that you stopping my money. You know what I'm saying? That's a capitalistic law. You know what I mean? In this capitalistic society is saying, look, you can't stop my money. Like if you got like a little chicken spot and somebody outside, you know, saying your chicken spot is trash and all that, you know, they just doing things to the point it's malicious.
Yeah.
You can sue them and be like, I'm gonna sue your ass. You know what I'm saying? You messing my business up.
Interesting. So if a motherfucker be in the motherfucking music business and nigga just start hating on you, nigga just be like, nigga, nigga, see you in court, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you say something
We can
about
square up
somebody,
in court, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hit them pockets, nigga. You ain't hit a nigga in the eye. You gonna hit them pockets.
well, look at Fox News, okay?
Or the world.
You just had the case with Dominion, which was a voting machine. And Fox News is on there saying that Dominion, you know, saying that voting machines is fraudulent and this and that and that and this. You know, this is only a $10 million company, mind you. You know what I mean?
Right.
But once they did that, Dominion sued Fox News. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And then they had you know, they had put in motions to get all these records and all this stuff, you know. And they fortunately got it. And it was so much damaging information that right before they was going to go to trial, Fox News settled for over $750 million. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, you know. And that was a defamation suit. I mean, that's damn near 10 times more
That
than
much
what's the
money.
building, their business was even worth.
That much money. Do they? I say so. When somebody wins that type of amount,
Yeah.
do they get that in payments or did they get that in whole, or it's like it's a choice, or how do they break an amount that big? You know what I'm saying?
Where's the debt that's owed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So if you have a business and somebody owes you, you know, you owe a debt like that, you can do a UCC1 filing, or you can go to court and have the judge, seize bank accounts or whatever like that to get your debt. You know, just like say for example, you had a creditor that sued you. You know, what I'm saying, he can garnish your wages and stuff like that. You know, you can do that with an entity also.
Right.
Yeah, so they'll get the money. You know what I mean? Ain't no big thing.
One way or another.
Yeah, one way or another.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got niggas on the chat. You know what I'm saying? I am curious.
You said bi-curious. You got somebody nigga on the chat talking about
I
bi-curious.
said I'm curious.
Oh,
nigga.
okay.
Nigga, yeah,
Well,
clear
this
that all
yeah,
the
man,
way
this
up.
ain't no-
Yeah, we gonna
it's
clear
a
that
family
all.
show.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
God damn it, now. But have you heard about the Chris Brown and the Usher shit?
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that?
Mm.
What you
I
think
gotta
about
look
that?
that up because
Yeah, look that up, my niggas.
I don't know, because I saw in another post that Chris Brown was really mad at Tiana Taylor. And
Yeah.
Usher was trying to, I guess, diffuse it. But if you look at the video, did you see the video?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the video, you could tell he not talking to her. At first, I couldn't tell what he was doing. I just seen the video first. I'm like, why they pointing at Tiana Taylor?
Right.
So then when I started reading it, and got like,
More in depth in it.
yeah, and everybody different perspective. Everybody pretty much says the same thing, but
What they saying? I don't be reading the comments. I just look at the shit and have my own comment.
them comments be ruthless sometimes.
I know niggas always sometimes
you
about
talking about the trolls?
Man, them comments
Yeah,
be
all of 'em.
ruthless.
The comments, they
Ooh.
niggas be going hard and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some of that shit be
It's
funny though.
I don't know. It's when you don't know the backstory behind shit, it's hard to read into it. You can't say who's wrong in that situation because you don't know everybody's really true intent for one. But you don't know everybody's backstory. You know what I'm saying? I know the history with him and Tiana Taylor, Chris Brown, Tiana Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they saying they haven't talked since she backed out of the.
You're right. The Michael Jackson tribute. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that would have been hard.
But he had got banned or some shit.
Did you see the video he put out when he ran through practice the whole thing?
Nah.
That shit.
Yeah.
That shit was let me go.
Yeah, they be hating on the nigga. I ain't gonna lie, cause the nigga is
See, that's the crazy
top.
part.
He is top dog.
Well, entertainment can definitely, the industry can definitely blackball you because once you get up that high, it's just a few people that run everything.
Right.
So if you piss off somebody high up top, then you're gonna have a hard time. But big ups to Chris Brown because even with that being the case, he hadn't phased out. You know what I mean? They blackballed him, and he hadn't phased out. Big up to Chris Brown. Big up to Monique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You seen that special,
Keep it
Reddit?
going.
What's special?
That Monique special?
Nah.
You ain't seen the Monique special?
I'm not really a Monique fan.
I'm not neither, but it was a pretty good.
I'm not a big fat black woman.
Oh, what?
A big fat black woman, or a woman that feeling like she's missing her independence or something. That's her. Listen, that's her. Her tribe. You know what I'm saying? That's her audience. That's not me. So I only can take so much of some Monique. Like Queens of Comedy, I can look at that. And then if there's like absolutely nothing on TV, I might put on the Parkers.
Monique. She's not in your face that often anyway. So when I actually saw the actual special and shit, I was shocked because the last time she got into it with Netflix about this shit, so it was surprising to even see that she had a special. But it wasn't bad though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was decent.
She just want that money because if she felt a certain way about Netflix, then why go back to the plantation and do a special if you feel a certain type of way? You got to stand on it. Now you let the big corporation give you some money and so you can get in the door.
You see how the big corporations work, nigga. They hit them pockets. You know what I'm saying? If you like you said, if you get blackballed, you know what I'm saying, and if you got no type of independent hustle, then you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to eventually kind of bow down to the machine.
Yeah. There's so many other ones. You got Hulu and Paramount and all them, and it just to me seemed like, she really has a following, you know what I mean? Like I said, she got the big girl following and the independent woman following. I make jokes of it, but that's true. Everybody has their different tribe, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I just feel like, she could have took that. She could have took the Paramount or Hulu or something, you know what I mean? She didn't have to go to the place that.
If she's blackballed, she can't take the Paramount or Hulu route because she's blackballed through the industry.
I'm pretty sure there was offers on the table. It just wasn't as much money as Netflix.
I think she should have did what Dave Chappelle did. So what? I missed it. What did you say? I missed it.
He said Hulu and whatever the other one
Paramount
probably wasn't giving her as much, or they wasn't meeting her standards, or.
Yeah, that's part of the blackball. If you ain't gonna get paid what you really worth, you know what I'm saying? Right. I think she should have went the stand up route. I think she should have did the Dave Chappelle route.
I think.
And just try to get her crowd really up and sell out arenas. I think she's undeniable.
Did y'all see that movie she was in?
Yeah.
I still ain't watched it.
Yeah, I watched it.
You
watched it?
Dre like it. I mean,
it was cool. It was the twist on the joint, so it was good. It was decent.
The internet darn near gave it away.
The internet gave it away. Mm-hmm. It's still good to watch. It's still good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I had to stop reading because I almost spoiled it for myself. I don't know if I want to watch it.
So why you read? Also, I don't be reading like the niggas be commenting about the movies and.
If I don't want to watch it, I don't care. but then I read it and I still watch it, which is
What?
yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay. Well,
big ups to the city, man. Phoenix, they finally got a game. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
concerned about these
and
Phoenix.
you know why, right?
Well, we're going to get into that because I already know what you're going to say. You know what I mean?
You know why.
Look, I already know what you're going to say.
Yeah,
And see,
that'll be
I
right.
really can't debate it because they won a game without him, that guy. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say, man, I'm about to say
The
it.
State Farm guy.
Jake Partner.
The State Farm nigga, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, man.
Drake can't stand Chris Paul.
It ain't that I
Chris
can't
Paul's
stand
like
him. He
Chris
got
Paul.
bad juju.
Chris Paul look like the guy in high school. You just want to slap the shit out of all the
He
time.
like a thumb. That's how that nigga look. It seems like I'm a thumb. It's Chris Paul, nigga. But nah.
I just feel like if he don't get it this year, buddy,
He's not.
just sit down.
He has bad. He sold his soul to State Farm. He's not going to get a championship because he doesn't care.
You said he sold his soul to State Farm.
To State Farm, nigga. How do you come to Phoenix and take over another nigga team?
He didn't take over. See,
That was Devin Booker's
you
team.
always say that. Look, he's
Devin
not-
Booker's the actual better
That
player,
was
my
but,
nigga.
but Devin
Booker's
Booker
team.
doesn't have
I thought it still was Devin
Oh,
Booker.
a
what?
basketball IQ like Chris Paul.
And he's still better.
He ain't been.
And
alive
he's still
long.
better. He's actually still better.
He's definitely a better player.
That's my look.
But you don't have to be the best
look.
player and have the high
Look.
IQ on the team.
Look. He got KD now. You don't need to just get to 45 points, 50 points. Like
I don't think they're gonna beat. I don't think they're gonna beat Denver.
I don't really think so.
You want me to call this?
Either,
You want me?
because you got
You want me
Chris
to
Paul.
call? You want me to call the Western Conference? I don't care about the Eastern, because I'm from the West Coast.
I am too.
But you want me?
but
You want me to call the Western Conference Final? I'll call it.
call it.
You want me to
Santa.
call it?
Call it, Santa.
Okay, it's gonna be Golden State. Everybody know that. Okay, now you might have your favorite team, so you might say one thing or another. It's gonna be Golden State.
Golden
Everybody
State.
knows.
You got-
But
you
I'm gonna
gotta
tell
go-
you how we gonna get there. Okay,
Okay.
this is how we gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix is gonna get knocked out by Denver. Okay,
Okay.
Denver gonna get knocked out by Golden State. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then Golden State is gonna play Boston.
Boston for the East.
Boston for the East. Boston
Okay.
and Golden State is my call. Remember I said
Did y'all
that.
see that? So the Bucks is out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did y'all see when afterwards, when Giannis was in his interview, and the dude asked him, do he think he failed the team? And Giannis went off. Giannis was like, "You asked me this the same.
Same
actually
time.
You
Yeah.
asked the
Last
same
year?
thing last year. You
No
asked me
shit.
this the same thing last year." He's like,
that's fucked
what if you don't get a promotion on? Like, he just went off on him. Giannis was not having it.
They coaches got fired too, nigga. They was like, nigga, got to go.
Giannis
They coach got
cussed
fired?
him out in a nice way. He cussed him out in a nice way.
Giannis is a gentle giant. I could tell. You know what I'm saying?
You know, when it comes down to
Oh, I could tell too.
in life, you know what I mean, when it comes down to life or you playing the game of a sport, you know what I'm saying? Because life is a sport, you know what I mean? So when you play it at its highest intensity, you know what I mean, then, you know what I'm saying, it's all about the mind at that point because, you know, once you develop the skill of action, there's only so much action you can do in one day. So now it's all about the mental. It's about categorizing and synchronizing, you know, your task and staying on task and staying focused. You know what I'm saying? Staying engaged.
Right.
So that's what makes champions. That's what brings you to, you know, your top level of play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it comes down to the playoffs and stuff, any of those teams can get it at any time. You know what I mean?
You're right.
It's just a matter of who's all in sync with the mastermind. When you have all of them, you know, when you all in sync with your team, you know what I mean? That's what and that's why I say Golden State. Not just because I'm from that area, but I just really look at the team and how they function like as a machine. I'm a Sacramento Kings fan first, but then I'm a Golden State fan because we didn't have a team for a while, so I never was a Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm from Northern Cali. You know what I'm saying? We was either Golden State, and then a lot of people. So with this series, a lot of our my comrades back home, we've been battling back and forth like 49ers and Raiders.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's our little thing.
Right.
Oakland A's and the Giants.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I feel you.
Golden State and Sac. But when it comes down to it, we're going to ride together with whatever team go.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, when I seen how they did Sac in that last game, and I seen the synchronization, and the machine, and I seen it running, and seeing Curry going crazy, and how if they isolated him, he pitched it off, and everybody else was hot too. I said, man, I don't see, that's a dynasty. It just reminded me of the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? It reminded me of the Bulls.
Curry, yeah, but it just
You know what I'm saying?
Curry is the dynasty.
No,
because I'm telling you, because right now
you just
for
don't
the
like
last
you
two,
just don't like what's his name. You know what I'm saying? And I know where we going with this. I'm gonna tell you where we going with this. Okay.
You talking about Clay?
Yeah.
I like Clay.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. He's an LA nigga. I fuck with Clay.
You don't like Clay.
I fuck with. I'm disappointed.
He
in Clay.
he the kind of guy that say he likes somebody, but he be like, man, that nigga cool. I like him, but he really don't.
Nah, nigga, they ain't me. But I like Clay. I'm just disappointed in Clay because I know what he's capable of doing, and what he's doing right now is not. It's not gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for his reputation, if it
but
wasn't
they
for
did
the
it
love
without
that-
Clay.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's really doing
They
it
did it without Clay.
right now. Curry is doing it. It's really him, Poole, and Wiggins. That's really bringing him. You know what I'm saying? That's really getting him W.
Wiggins?
Yeah, Wiggins, Andre Wiggins.
What you laughing about?
Who else? Who else they got?
I know she laughing about.
Because Draymond not pulling his.
Stop laughing about that. That's
what
a
am
rumor.
I laughing about?
That is funny. Why you laugh? Why
That's a
you
rumor.
laugh? What's wrong with Wiggins?
He think he know.
Nah, I'm gonna let you say it. I'm gonna say what you was laughing about. I ain't gonna say it.
What's wrong with Wiggins?
I'm just like, where did he come from? Like, I haven't heard his name in a minute, so I'm just like, where did?
Well, when you heard his name, what was you hearing?
It's a good thing.
No, he cool. He a good player.
That's all he got. That's all he got. He got Wiggins and he got Jordan Poole. You know what I'm saying? He really don't got nobody because Clay ain't holding it down and Draymond's not holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Defense a little bit, but they just not a factor anymore. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? For the last couple of years, nah. It's just been Curry. You know what I'm saying? And that's a problem facing LeBron in LA.
Look, you cannot put up.
That's a problem.
You cannot put up an average of 120 points on the team. You know what I'm saying? 19 consecutive home wins in the playoffs with just one person scoring an average of 30, 35 points. He might have a $50 night, you know what I'm saying? But where the rest of them where the 90 coming from, player? You know what I'm saying? This ain't 110.
Don't get me wrong. And niggas is pulling their weight, but be honest.
He the best
Klay
player on the
Thompson
team.
is not.
We're not talking about.
Well, no, we're talking about the rest of the team. I gave you the rest of his team. I gave you Andre Wiggins. I gave you Jordan Poole.
Who gonna beat?
So that's where the other bulk of the points is coming from.
Let me ask you this question: Who gonna beat Golden State on the West?
Lakers is the only ones that got a shot.
You didn't look right when you said that. You
look,
didn't even look confident in that.
Don't act like you know me, Sam. Don't act like you know me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
I think you're saying that because that's your team.
Let me explain. You explained your team. I can't explain my team.
Okay. I'm listening.
This is why I say what I say.
Okay.
Because it was one of those finals losses that y'all had was against LeBron. And it was LeBron LeBron had to shut down Curry. They had to put LeBron on Curry and actually shut him down. And that's how he got that championship in Cleveland, playing against Golden State. He had shut down Curry. They had to put him on. So if anybody who knows how to beat Curry is a nigga who already beat Curry. And they have beaten each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why they needed KD and Golden State to beat LeBron. That's why KD came for LeBron, because the year before LeBron shut Curry down and LeBron won that championship. So they don't got KD no more. They got Andre fucking Wiggins.
Okay.
So if they put if they
Andre Wiggins got his affairs in order. By the way.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think that young boy got his affairs in
Yeah,
order?
he got it. He got
his
it.
house in order.
He got his DNA tested.
What DNA test said? You got why you got all the? How you know the DNA test? What the DNA test?
He got his affairs in order. He playing like he do.
He playing all right. He ain't playing like last year, but he playing all right.
This is what I'm saying,
He
right?
playing
Look,
okay.
check this out,
But he
man.
ain't gonna do nothing against no LeBron.
Check this out. They used to say this on the yard back in the days, right? Nigga be
You
arguing.
just came home.
Nigga,
What
nigga
you
be
mean back in
nigga,
the day?
Listen, man. Back in the days, right? They used to say, "Is we having Salisbury steak?" And nigga be like, "Nah, we having chicken nuggets." You know what I'm saying? You gonna know at 5:30.
Talk about Chow, y'all. Talk about Chow.
I
Chow.
know what y'all talking about.
Okay.
Chow.
I couldn't do it.
I ain't called dinner chow since I've been down.
Nigga, who you talking to?
Chow time.
Hey, we wouldn't even go to Chow half the time. At first, when he first got there, he would try to be like, I'm gonna go to Chow, I'm gonna save my little twos and fews, and you know what I'm saying? That nigga try to go to Chow.
Hey, come on.
Hey,
Stop playing
at
me like that. I ain't never went to chow, man.
At first you did. That
Well,
way you
let
ain't
me-
gotta go to Chow like cause I was already there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nigga, I'll be cooking. I'm cooking. I ain't going to the Chow. Oh, fuck that, because the meat ain't meat. The shit come in boxes that say for not for not human consumption, nigga. So I'm not eating that. So I'll be at the my bunk, nigga. I'll be chefing up
And they
some
really
shit.
be giving that to y'all?
Yeah. All that
Yeah.
estrogen and shit.
So look.
I wouldn't.
When you okay, anybody know about Maricopa County out here in Arizona? You know what I'm saying? It's the worst county jail. It's voted like one of the worst county jails in the country. And they feed you this stuff called like slop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's the county.
I kind of like survived 14 months on snack foods. You know what I mean? Like literally snack foods and rice and beans on 1 day a week.
I'm about to say they don't even. Damn.
I didn't eat no slop. Never.
All they had was they gave you slop and they gave you a sack
Yeah.
with two
So,
big ass
I
hard
survived 14 months on peanut butter and jelly sandwich,
orange,
nacho chips,
and like little
peanuts,
cheap ass cookies. Or
cookies.
something.
You know what I'm saying? And
Really, I couldn't do it.
so look.
I couldn't do it.
So look,
Shout out to my
when-
wife because I broke her pocket. She took care of me in that county, nigga. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, shout out to my
Shout out
prince,
to the
my
wife.
not only princess, shout out to my queen
Man,
for that $100 a week
nigga,
and phone,
had us looking like kings in there. See that dashiki? He was a king in there.
Princess
We was-
Zamunda.
We was man.
I got books.
the
I
king
got.
in there.
I mean, I can't say that I had a real hard time because I feel like when you treat people the right way when you're on the streets, you know what I'm saying, then you're gonna get treated right. When it's time to do that time, you know what I mean. And, I wouldn't trade that experience for the world. Unfortunately, I learned my lesson like 2 years in. Man, they didn't have to
They
give me
had to
that
keep
much.
you that long?
They didn't have to keep me that long. I learned my lesson.
Yeah, they keep me that long.
I used to wake up sometimes being
I
like,
say that
I
too.
learned my lesson,
Man,
But yeah, you're right. I mean, when I got there, I was kind of loving that prison food because I was like
From
not
the
used to
county.
food.
because he came from the county.
But when I probably like it didn't take me longer than like 2 weeks.
Nah.
2 weeks.
I don't think it took you 2 weeks.
I know,
I don't think it took 2 weeks because me and AJ we was chefing, so we was.
AJ wasn't chefing. Don't put him.
Okay, I was. He was putting in on it.
AJ.
I was chefing, but he was putting in on it.
Listen, man. By the
You know
time,
what I'm saying?
listen. What's up, AJ, man? What's happening, man? I ain't gonna dirty Mac on you, man, but I'm gonna be real about this. You right?
AJ know he ain't cooked nothing.
Hey,
He just
AJ,
put
AJ
it
came
on
in
it.
dazed and confused, man. I had to put AJ on some game, man. Come on,
But AJ was cool, man. AJ stayed. He was a military dude. He stayed to himself.
But anyway, look. Yeah, we okay. Look, I spent I spent the latter of probably like 3.5, 4 years eating out my locker. You know what I'm saying? And it
Okay.
really and you know what? I might have did better for myself if I would have ate that crap in the cafeteria, because I came out on all types of medication, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, okay.
Cholesterol, high blood pressure
you
medicine.
was-
I'm talking about.
But you was eating the shit you was eating, you know what I'm saying? And then you wasn't really working out like that neither, Santa. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying? But you was eating a lot of the sausages, you know. That's why.
Chicken.
See, I like to mess with the fish. The fish is that's why. Yeah, Sundays. You remember Jamaica do the fish and dumplings?
Ain't nobody eating no
Fish
goddamn
and
mackerel.
Man, when Jamaica made the fish and dumplings in the joint, it tastes like fish and dumplings and fish and dumplings. Penitentiary dumplings, but it was dumplings to us.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Look, it's a terrible
know what I'm
it's a
saying?
terrible situation that nobody want to be in.
Yeah,
what we
that
talking
ain't- that
about
ain't
is
no place
foreign,
for no-
and
yeah.
I don't even want to. You know what I mean?
We joking about it ain't no joke though, y'all. It really ain't no joke because ain't no place for no man.
Or woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I would not
No shit.
survive that.
I mean,
you
I do
would.
have.
you would think you wouldn't until you get there.
They gonna
Yeah,
take
you
all.
have
They
to.
gonna take all that stuff you got right there. They gonna
Make it
take that hat.
happen.
They gonna take that hat, that hair, them
Yeah.
nose rings.
Hey, they was stripping niggas. They was,
They
hey,
can have
hey,
it.
if your hair
There
came
you
in,
go.
niggas came in with long hair. If their hair wasn't even, they was snipping them niggas. Nigga came through. You could tell this little young nigga, he had like locks, right? But you could tell he like just got him like he had the tips burgundy, like he just got them done. They was all whipped up. They sitting on their
They
shoulders.
can't- but they
sit
can't-
on their shoulders, right? They was like, that red got to go. Snip,
Hey, you know what? But
Shit
the thing
like a
is,
bop.
but the thing is, listen, look, okay. So
Yes.
I finished my time up at Alhambra in the processing. You know, I was the barber, staff barber. So my job wasn't just to be the barber, but my job also was to maintain all the equipment amongst, around the facilities. You know what I'm saying? So we had clippers, top of the line stuff that we kept sharpening and kept maintaining and processing. So, I'll be in there, you know what I'm saying? And, them guys be coming in there, you know what I'm saying? Nuts and butts, you know what I'm saying, lined up, they're doing a Holocaust dance, and I'm, I see it all, so,
Yeah.
and I see how them COs was punking them, like, man, you got to cut your hair, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
playing too much.
Yeah.
You don't have to cut your hair. You ain't got to cut your hair to come to prison. It's an option. It's a choice. So when they in that line, they be like, "Hey, they get a dude." They be like, "Man, you gotta cut your hair off, man." The dude like don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
He shave his shit bald.
Damn.
They doing it to They doing it to
I didn't know you, nigga. They make it seem like you have to cut that shit, nigga. 'Cause I've been through that process. There was no. They make it seem like there was no option. So how do you get out of cutting your hair there? Because I think inquiring minds would like to know. Cause
You say you ain't cutting it. What they gonna do? Give you a ticket? You know what I'm saying?
nah, nigga, they got ways, nigga. What do you mean? So you okay? So you never witnessed somebody who said no.
One time, I'm gonna tell you, it's a different circumstance though.
Okay, 'cause
You want to know about this?
Yeah.
Cause I was staff barber, right? So I'm all over. We got with a place called Flamingo. And this is where I had death row guys. I had guys doing all day. I had, the most violent criminals, like level 5, level 6 guys. But SMI, they're seriously mentally ill.
Gotcha.
So they so much that you can't even hold them at regular facilities. So they got this facility called Flamingo that holds all the worst guys in the state of Arizona.
Okay.
But I'm the barber. I'm cool with them. They love me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like in the room with sharks.
You Black Santa, nigga. You come.
I'm in the
through
room
the
with
$1
sharks,
million
man.
smile and the
I
red
mean-
sack, nigga. You Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
I got my little radio. I throw the radio on and they
Okay.
jamming, they beats. They
Right.
like, we chilling. I'm cutting hair, you know what I'm saying? I'm cleaning them up, And so there's this one guy. And he told me, man, look. He said, I want my head shaved, all bald at the top. And I want you to leave the sides. You know what I'm saying? So I said, look, man, They ain't gonna let that shit fly, bro.
Wait.
Why would
So-
you want to keep it like that? In the first place?
Wait. So
He want the George Jefferson.
Oh Lord.
this is a black man?
No,
Or a white guy?
No, like I think it's like a Mexican dude. I don't know, like Mexican or white.
So he wanted the top ball and the sides out.
Yeah,
George Jefferson.
yeah. His shit was kind of like not long, but about like right
So
here.
he had his shit was kind of like dangly.
Right. Like yeah, white guy, but the hair grew out like about right here.
Okay, continue. This is okay. I ain't never heard no shit like this.
So I told him. I said he was telling. I was training somebody because I'm about to leave.
Yeah.
So I'm trading my little dude Moore. What's up, my boy Keith Moore, man, from Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale, man. Man, he be out next month. That's my dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Keith, man.
Yeah, young Keith. You know what I mean? So I was training him.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
What's up,
so
Keith?
Keith. You know, Keith had him a little station. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he set up. So he's like, I hear the situation going on. So I'm like, look, man, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling Keith, man, look, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he arguing with Keith. So now this is a young Mexican dude, a young Mexican
With the
chick.
George Jefferson.
You know what I'm saying? The COs, they come out like, what's going on? You know, they cool.
Mm-hmm.
These my little peoples, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My little COs, you know, they cool. They like,
Right.
what's you know, he going crazy. I want my hair
I
cut
heard
like
I
this.
heard that, right? Yeah. You see how he just kind of like breezed through that? Y'all didn't catch that?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't catch that.
Yeah.
He said these is my little peoples. And he said the COs. Y'all didn't catch that? Yeah. See, this is black. This
Nah, I
is
didn't catch
black
that.
Santa. You know what kind of nigga you gotta be to be like these my little niggas and they COs?
Mm-hmm.
You know what kind of nigga you gotta be in a joint to say that? And then he just like breezed through it like he was
Man, look, man, don't listen
Man,
to this
boy,
dude. But look, check this out. So
tell you.
So look, so they come in, they like, man, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? He going crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we telling him what's going on. We like, man, look, man, he talking about he want the top gone. He want party on the top, business on the sides. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that, man.
Party on
You
the
know what I'm
top,
saying?
business on the side.
So you know, you got to watch your back and your front in the prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you do some weird ass shit playing around with these inmates, and they fucking around write you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get that asshole, you know, that you ain't cool with,
Yeah.
and he like, man, what your hair looking like? Who cut your hair like that and write you up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what you gonna say? You did that.
Yeah.
You know that's not policy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they like, all right, man, we taking you back. You know what I'm saying? So you know they get to doing what they gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So here go this cracker that come out of nowhere, Rick Moranis looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids looking ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He come out. What's going on? You know, all that old, you know, popping that weed,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So he get up on the dude, man. The dude was like, man, get the fuck out of my face, man. I ain't gonna, you know. He said, you better get up on my face. I'm gonna spit right in your face. He said,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
He said, you better not. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Dude hit him.
yeah.
Dude hit him square dog in his face, man.
Oh.
Pow. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Pow.
What the fuck?
Hey,
What
the
make you
police-
think he wasn't gonna do that?
Hey, the police, Rick Moranis went off. Nigga, boo, boo, boo.
Lit his ass up.
Lit his ass up. All on camera, though.
Yeah, don't give no fucks. They erase all that shit.
You know what I'm saying? All on
They
camera.
erase all that shit.
Hey.
They give a fuck about them cameras. Nigga, you see what he did?
I told my
deserve that
little
shit.
trainee, I said, man, pack up.
No,
Come on,
let's go. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? They
This
about
shit-
to lock this
they like-
bitch
They
down.
about to lock it all
IPS,
down.
lock it down.
We cooking in the cell
If we don't get it, hey, if we don't get down these stairs and past this building and over here on this side
we
fast
just
enough,
as guilty as these niggas.
no, they gonna lock shit down. You gonna be
Yeah,
stuck
you
right
gonna be
there.
stuck
You
where
know
you
what I'm saying?
at.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, let's
be
go.
stuck in our cell. I better
Let's
just
go,
to
nigga.
go
You
to
know
the
what I'm
bunk,
saying?
man.
So
Hey.
so anyway,
So look.
that was my you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude got in some major trouble, but that was my little experience of somebody denied, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want something different.
Yeah, mine was a little different than that, but that was interesting. That never had to, they asked for the George Jefferson. Retta, my nigga. So this show, tell me about this show you got going on YouTube, man.
This
Talk to
show.
me. Yeah, I watched. It was. I think it was your first one, the Bill Russell joint, right? That was your first show, or the first one you
No,
edited?
that was the second.
That was the second one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Shit. What was the first one then?
it was on. Ben Wilson.
Ben Wilson.
It's interesting. So yeah. So explain to me your show. Like, how'd you come up with this concept? Like, because it was interesting. Like, I'm not into makeup and shit, but when you was talking the story about Bill Russell and you know what I'm saying, all his how he came to be who he is, that shit was interesting. You know what I'm saying? How did you come up with your concept of the show and like, you know what I'm saying, and everything?
Well, my YouTube channel is Brown Sugar Beauty Redden. First off, but what made me want to, cause I've always wanted to do YouTube, but I never. It seemed like every girl was doing beauty,
Right.
like every girl lifestyle, or
It's like the same shit. Basically.
yeah,
They all
everybody doing the same
shit.
stuff. Like I could pull up black girl goes to the salon vlog, and it's like 20 different, but they're doing the same thing.
Right.
So it's like, and then I seen this girl. I can't remember her name, but she got well known for. She does her makeup while she tell crime stories.
Mm.
Word.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Okay. Interesting.
I'm like, I love criminal stories too.
Yeah.
But then
You don't want to take
people
the.
started doing that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's other people that's starting to do that now.
Okay.
But she the original.
Yeah.
I want to say her name like Bailey something. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
look it up.
So
and
mix
show you.
mix marketing, huh? Like putting something in with something else.
Yeah.
You know, because your audience can have two different interests.
Yeah.
So if you can
Right.
tap into
Because
both of them.
like I said, as a male, like I
Like
ain't-
dogs and coffee. Huh?
Right. Yeah. Two
You
different
open
markets.
it up so somebody can bring their dog in the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Right.
Real shit. Yeah. Real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I also like to do makeup.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I already know I'm gonna do vlogs and stuff on my life, whatever.
Right.
Makeup. I started to want to do people's makeup, but that didn't really go as I planned or
Okay.
would wanted it to go. But
Mm-hmm.
basically, I was just like, what is something that I love?
Right.
I'm like, I love doing makeup and I love sports,
Okay.
especially basketball. And I love talking about sports and debating and all of that. So, and I know a lot about sports.
Do you now?
Yes.
What sports?
Mostly basketball.
Okay.
So what's your
What's your take on the Golden State and what's your take on the West
Nah.
Coast Conference?
Cause she from
who you-
Phoenix, man.
Okay, so who you think is going? I mean, give me your non-biased opinion.
Oh,
Who's going to the finals?
I say Boston for the East. For
Yeah.
sure.
Who for the West?
For the West. Dang.
You can be honest. You know.
She know who.
She know who she wants.
It's just hard.
Who's actually gonna go?
She know who.
I know exactly who I want.
I know who you want, but who's actually gonna? Who you think is actually gonna go?
I don't know.
You know.
No.
Yeah,
You know.
Y'all got some water.
Yeah. 1 second. Better do a little.
You got come.
intermission.
You got come prepared.
You gotta do a
to
little
the,
intermission. I usually have like extra bottles, but I didn't have none today.
No.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
just, yeah.
Big ups to Bricks, man,
I
for
know.
having us here today, man. You know, we you know what, we just freestyling today. We haven't
kicking it.
put together
No,
It's been
for
2
real.
weeks since we've
specific
been on.
topics.
For real, this
You know what I'm saying?
this my partner for real.
Man,
For real,
Yeah,
for real.
family.
That's my
Redder,
partner.
redder, man. You know what I'm saying?
Big Retta, Bricks in the house.
She a little redder than me, but she big redder than y'all.
Okay. Why she gotta be big redder than me too, man?
She baby redder. She
That's
baby
Niecy,
redder.
man.
That's Niecy.
That's Niecy.
You know what's funny? I didn't think Bricks liked me when I first met him.
Yeah, like what I get. Like how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I know I might have like a certain look on my face sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't.
No,
Yeah.
I was just like, he just gotta warm up. We gonna be good. We gonna be good. And look,
Yeah, man. I'm not a I do have to warm up to you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Okay,
how in-laws is, man.
And,
They gotta fill you out.
Yeah, that's it. But I've known Retta. See, I don't think Retta remember when she first met me. You was little. You was young.
see, Sadie be telling me that too. I'm like,
You was
I
young
don't
because
remember.
because your cousins was only like 14 and 15, maybe younger than that when I came around and I met your granny. You know what I'm
Yeah, she
saying?
said you used to come around at the old house.
Your
I'm like,
sister was only like 22, 21. Miracle.
Who? Miracle?
Miracle.
I mean, Sadie that was teenagers.
Yeah. I've been around, yeah.
Sadie was a teenager?
We'll talk later about that.
Sadie was a teenager.
She was, yeah.
She was robbing the cradle,
she
man.
was a liar too. No. She know.
My mom's watching.
No, see, I spill it.
No.
Because you ain't doing me like
hey.
Yeah, I spill it all. Baby, I spill it all.
Hey, y'all know who Sadie is, man. That's my man's wife. That's sis right
wife,
there,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
You know.
That's my better half. But she
Dre was over there
was
doing
her and Booker. I'm gonna tell you after air, I'm gonna tell you, but her and Booker was something else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
yeah, Sam.
I've been around.
Sam definitely.
Sam too. So I've been
Yeah,
around
Sam
for
be
years.
trying to act like she innocent.
Sam
I'm
be
like,
innocent.
Sam.
She's man. Like she was part of the crew.
Sam was the ringleader.
Sam was slick. You know
Sam
what I'm
was the
saying?
ringleader.
Sam was
Sadie did everything. Sam
Son,
did.
yeah. She always had to take it on the chin. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been knowing y'all for years. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I've watched y'all grow and all that. You know what I'm talking about? So it's good to see you in your space. Watch you blossom, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see you.
That's
space.
nice. It's nice. Give me a pound. I don't know how it's nice. It's good meeting you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real shit, man. Yeah, real shit, man. But so what I want to know is
What's up? Full Metal Jacket. I don't know. I just be blurting shit out. I don't know. What's up? Full Metal Jacket. What's up?
how you come up with your concept, like who you gonna talk about, like the Bill Russell joint. What made you, you know what I'm saying, like out of all the people you just come up with?
I got a whole list of people that I'm going to do.
Interesting people.
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah.
And so is it are they in different sports or are they what like?
Well,
it's
look.
different
I want to
topics?
so
know.
far
I want
it's
to know.
basketball.
I want to know your list of interesting people.
Yeah. What's the
And then I want to
interesting
know what's interesting about them, just like in a short take. Like, give me 5 interesting people, and tell me what's interesting about them. Interesting is not my word. I just want y'all to know that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to say it.
people? Uh-huh.
Interesting. There we go.
You talking about just basketball?
Well, give me your 5 most interesting people.
'Cause I don't-
Period.
Yeah.
What's your
'cause
list of 5?
I do a lot of research on a lot of different things.
What's the one?
If we going just anybody, dang, it's funny because I was just telling somebody something. Thank you. Okay, I be looking at the royal family a lot.
Okay.
So but y'all probably already know that.
What?
I don't know.
I don't follow the royal family. What
He want me to name 5 facts of 5 interesting people and 5
Yeah.
facts about them.
What ain't the facts? I think what he wants
I
to know
mean,
what make it
Well,
What's
you know,
make
once
them
you
interesting?
once you know the person, you know what's interesting about them.
the royal family. So it's like the was it Meghan Markle and her husband?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ain't they out here now, right?
They ain't killing.
In California.
Yeah.
So what happened with that? He get kicked out of the family. Why did he out here?
He
I don't follow them, y'all. So I don't.
he denounced his throne so he could be with Megan.
He denounced his throne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Megan's a lot. You know, Megan's a lot.
You see her daddy.
Megan's a lot, bro. I mean,
I haven't been following. I ain't even gonna lie.
Look, man, Megan's a lot.
Like
He's in love with Megan. Megan feels like the family is discriminating against her. Megan has a lot of influence from her mother. You know, it's a sister with dreads that had a baby by the white dude. It's a mess, man. You know, they just had this situation with Prince Charles coming King Charles, and she didn't show up, but Harry showed up. To me, it's like the situation where you got the black girl, but she can't come around your white family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is it because she does not know the history when it comes to the royal family? Because
no, she know the history. It's more so like they just want to live a normal life.
Well,
but that doesn't make sense. You know that's impossible. You literally know.
But they trying to do
okay.
it
Look.
anyways.
What it is Megan got this mama, right? And mama's a real sister. You know what I'm saying? Okay, mama can't be around that. Okay, the way it's set up, her and her mom is very close. Her mom can't be around that.
Yeah.
So her mom, instead of saying, okay, well, I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? This is my opinion. You know, moms is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, not helping the situation. You know what I'm saying? And Megan is seeing all these systematic racist shit. You the first of something. You know what I'm saying? When you're the first of something, you're going to go through some shit.
You're going to go through it, yeah.
She failed the test, man. She failed the test. Because in this white privilege, white supremacist world, you know what I'm saying, to break through and to do things different, you're going to have to go through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she could have won the heart of Britain and, you know, went through some shit and did it how it was supposed to be done.
Yeah.
But she just did it all the way different. She didn't do it right.
I think by doing that, she thinks she doing what his mama would have wanted them to do. I don't know. But I'm like, who's to say that's what his mom would have wanted y'all to do?
I don't think that's what it is. I just think she couldn't make the cut. You know what I'm saying? The shit hard.
He was like, I'm sticking by her.
Yeah,
he has
but
to.
when his uncle did that, and his uncle was the king before Elizabeth's dad was, but he gave away his throne to be with they can't marry people that's
you talking about
divorced.
Before Elizabeth?
Yeah, before she
Elizabeth
came queen.
was like Elizabeth.
So he gave up his throne because he was marrying
He was marrying a woman that was divorced and she's not from Brenton. And she from Yeah. They not supposed to marry people that's
been married before.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's why
What's up, cuzzo?
That's why it took King Charles and his wife so long for them to get married after Diana died.
Interesting. Okay. It just seemed like it's a game. You gotta either you playing the game or you ain't playing it.
That's what I'm saying, man. When you sign up, when she started fooling with this dude, she signed up for something. Don't come in trying to change some shit. Now what you did was you didn't disrupted this dude's life. You didn't disrupted a lot of shit with your play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you wasn't willing to play that game, you shouldn't have stepped in that arena.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a big arena.
And that's just how I feel about it. Because see, everybody. Let me tell you something, man. People always want to take sides when black and white and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way that they control the poor. Is pitting people against each other and tribalism. You know what I'm saying? But when systems are in place, you're going to either invent your own situation or you're going to jump on a situation that's already there and enhance yourself.
Righteous.
You know what I'm saying? So she had that opportunity. Instead, she went in And when the situation wasn't working out in her favor, she started complaining and playing the victim. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You're going to either be the victim or you're going to be the one that triumphs.
Yeah.
She didn't triumph. So see all the bosses in the world, it's a fickle story because they like, you know what I'm saying? Even Oprah said, I'm going to give you a chance to speak your truth. Even Oprah was like, okay, so what you think about, Oprah's
like,
a boss.
What?
You know what I'm saying? What?
Yeah.
Oh, they said that?
Certified.
No, what?
My
Oprah is just giving the news, right?
Yeah.
But ain't nobody buying into this mega marketing bullshit. You know what I'm
Really
saying?
not.
One thing you gotta understand about this situation is, first of all, you're a hot yellow sister.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get to try to, like OJ, nigga, don't try to don't try to be the victim all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because them people throwing you back, nigga, take your ass back up in there and deal with that shit.
Yeah.
And make a mark on history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause
That's the life you chose. So just because it get hard,
so like, you gotta play
don't
the
get to
game.
coming back to us.
You gotta finesse that shit.
Man,
you
come
gotta
on, man.
smile in their
The
face.
mama did it. At least she tried it out before she left.
Look, this how I look at it. Like,
But-
you know, if you know what you signed up for, then you should have a game plan on how to play this game. You know what it is. You know the history of this family. The world knows the history of this family.
Yeah.
So you know they ain't gonna like your black ass off rip. So
Okay.
you have to. Then you know.
First thing
you know what you
first
get
thing
yourself
you do.
into.
The first thing you got to understand is you're dealing with the slowest of the crew. You know what I'm saying? All right, you didn't marry the slowest of the crew. So if you're gonna be a boss bitch and you're gonna be up in here, maneuvering and making things happen, then you need to get you a faculty up under
Yeah,
you.
because he followed everything she say.
You need to get you a faculty up under you. You know
If
what
she
I'm
would have
saying?
been like, let's stay, he would have stayed.
Yeah.
He would have stayed.
You out here giving up. Okay, let me tell you how people see this shit, right?
Okay.
All right? I got a family. All right? Now, if I had a daughter or a daughter-in-law, a daughter to my son or something, and she giving up the game on what's going on in our family, who said what, I'm like, oh, this bitch right here. You know what I'm saying? So you got families that understand family values. And the
Right.
thing about family values is you have family secrets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have family traditions. You have things that you
Right.
deal with within the family.
Hell, we got
So
that.
once you get on TV and you
within.
start talking about somebody then said this and this and that, you like, oh, this bitch is a buster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like that.
So now you got
Just like that.
you got black people that's going, oh yeah, Meghan Markle, that bitch a buster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she could have been in a position of some real power, man. She would have played the game right.
Look, man, you gonna deal with when you deal with the whitey, right? When you deal with the cracker,
Yeah.
all right? Sometimes you got to educate them on who you are. You can't let nobody define you. So if she in the situation, she bad. She ain't no bum.
True.
She bad. She her and Harry, they are forced to be reckoned with. If they would have politicized and promoted their situation different,
Right.
they would be banging right now. But instead she made him a weaker man. You know what I'm saying? For him listening to her, you know what I'm saying, and going in the direction that they went in.
Yeah, because you coming to the United States, my nigga, that's is just as bad or even worse. Because, nigga, we have the whole history of this place is racism. What do you think is going to happen to you here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
You ain't gonna
man.
it ain't not much of a difference.
The English dollar is worth more than ours. What you
Shit.
here for?
Then she played the wrong game.
Pound is worth more than $1.
I need them pounds then. Because if you going to go through what you going to go through, at least goddamn it
So,
live.
Man, look, man.
Going back to basketball.
Okay.
All right. Well, man, we just spin it all the way off.
One person that's interesting to me is Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt is still.
Why? What makes Will interesting to you?
Wilt is still.
Because he was Wilt. Like, he was that nigga. Like,
Nah, he was
Like,
that.
he
He was
was-
that nigga. Why? Because he was that nigga for a couple of reasons. But I'm gonna know what reason you had.
He was that nigga for a lot of reasons. He was that nigga on the court. He was that nigga with the ladies. He was that nigga in the.
Because Will, just that Will Quill had them hoes, man. He had different area codes. You know what I'm saying? He said he had them numbers high.
And you know this man ain't got no kids.
For real? Pull out games.
He ain't got none.
Either that or he got them. Either that or he got them. Either that or he got that zombie sperm. You know what I'm saying? He got that zombie sperm, man.
He got that slow sperm.
He got that zombie sperm,
He can't
man.
make it to the end. He get too tired. He get gas out.
They turn around, get to eating each other and fighting and shit. You know what I'm saying? He got that zombie sperm.
They can eat each other and fighting and
Yeah,
shit.
man, he looking through it through the microscope. Normal sperm is going up the hill. Like his sperm is like looking at each other and fighting each other and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Turning the other way. Retarded sperm. That nigga got that retarded sperm.
Oh, shit.
Wilt to still.
And I know women tried their hardest to get pregnant by him.
Hell
So-
they
so-
did it for Drake. You know they can do it for Will.
Will was like, look, Will was like, during college and first year pros, he's like, I ain't got nobody pregnant by now. I ain't getting nobody pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
It
Will.
ain't happened by now.
He don't be fooled, because that's what I thought. And then my big head,
Because he definitely has.
big head, little redhead came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Big Red.
Yeah, I didn't think I could. I thought I would shoot blank, so I was like, pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this
Yeah.
little redhead nigga come out. I was
Baby
like,
J.
oh, shit.
Baby J cracked
My
me
wife
up.
looked at me like, you lied to me. I didn't know. So,
Well-
Will got lucky. I ain't gonna say he got lucky, but maybe he did. Shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess Will is interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Him and
I
Bill
would
Russell
say-
had a really, really great rivalry.
You know why?
Who, him and who?
He had a rivalry.
Russell.
Did they? I didn't know that.
Y'all didn't know?
No, I ain't know that, nigga.
No, you got like go back in history for that because I mean,
I never looked into them. You know what I'm saying? The first I go back is probably
Well,
Magic,
yeah.
because that was my name
Magic and
growing
Bird
up. You know,
rivalry.
Yeah, the Magic Bird rivalry. You know what I'm saying? And the Magic Jordan rivalry, and that's you know,
Bill and
I lived that era, so that's there right now.
when Bill won, not Bill, when Bill won his 10th and 11th ring,
Yeah,
first of all, he was head coach
and player, right?
and player.
That's some gangsta.
I never heard that.
You know what I'm saying? That's
He
some
was head
gangsta
coach.
shit, man.
Yeah, he was head coach.
Motherfucking Billy.
Got 2 rings while he was head coach, and then he went to go coach. I think the Wizards or something. I
Is
don't
that where the
remember.
coach player name came from? Probably from Bill Russell. You think?
I don't know, man. I mean, this is new to me. I'm listening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
I'm
soaking
learning
up
some- I'm
game.
learning some shit too.
Yeah.
Like that we
Yeah.
said. Straight
But
up
him and Wilt, they respect each other. Like
Yeah,
they
I like the
rivalry
level. I
made
like.
them. But yeah, when he won, they was going up against the Lakers, and Jack Cook Kent Cook,
Yeah.
however his name go, he was the owner of the Lakers
Okay.
at the time. He got Wilt. Dang, I can't think of who else he had. He had Wilt. I want to say Jerry West.
Jerry West.
Oh, yeah, the Lakers. That's the only two I know. But back in the
Yeah, you
And
gotta
back
help
in
her.
the
You
day,
gotta
it was
help her out,
another. It
dog.
was
that's
another
the things
one.
I know. It's Ubi Wilt and Jerry West. I
No,
wouldn't
it
know
was
Y'all
that.
had
another
Kurt
one.
Rambis or Chamberlain or something.
Elgin Baylor. He had Elgin Baylor.
Elgin Baylor.
You know, y'all used to be in Minneapolis.
Yep. That's where the lakes come from.
Yeah, MPLS.
Yeah, and it sounded
Minneapolis
like
Lakers.
out there. So we had to
Yeah,
come to
but
California.
Jack just knew.
Yeah.
Somebody did
I had a Minneapolis Lakers throwback. I don't know why, because I hate the Lakers. I don't know. Maybe it was just like blue. It was like,
low key.
I don't
you
hate
really
the
like
Lakers.
them.
I don't hate the Lakers.
That's why you got the throwback.
man, look, man, check this out, man.
Yeah, because I don't like the, I love the Suns. I
hate
fuck with the
I
Suns.
don't hate the Fakers.
I don't fuck with the
Ah,
Suns.
see, you done messed it up.
I'll go
man.
to the Suns game.
Now we the fakers. But you like us.
No, I didn't say fakers. I never
she
called
did.
you. Oh, she called you the faker?
Yeah, she
I said I
she
ain't
slid
got
right
no,
up under there.
Look, man, I don't look.
I ain't got no problem with
Look.
the
Look,
fake,
our
with the
shows,
fakers.
because our shows about to wear
I don't
my
hate on
Kareem
no
Abdul-Jabbar throwback tonight. I was about to throw it
Oh,
on.
you got a cream right there?
Hell yeah, I got a Kareem and a Magic. Nigga, you got them motherfucker hanging up in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Next to the Bo Jackson, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it LA right here. I don't be playing with these people.
I gave my neighbor a Hardwood Classics $300
Yep.
49er jacket. I just
Hardwood
gave it to
Classic.
Hey, never wore
Throwback.
it.
It's like,
Never
you know,
wore it with the
'cause,
tag on it. Everything.
Hardwood Classic.
Hey, I
All
came
my tags
over.
got Hardwood Classic.
Listen,
Throwback.
I came over.
$300 throwbacks.
My neighbor is a 49er fan.
Yeah.
I walk across the street when we was going through what we was going through last year.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, saying the games and everything. I said, man, look at this coat. He's like, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, try that mug on, man. He put it on, tag on it, everything. Brand new, right?
You done
I
baited
said,
that
you like
nigga
it? I said, you like
You
it?
done baited him in.
He was like, yeah. I said, man, it's yours, man.
You know, gave him a gift. See, Black Santa. Retta,
Hey, let me tell you
I
something.
did time with Santa Claus, nigga.
Let me tell you something.
This nigga was dropping gifts every day for a nigga.
Hey, let me tell you something, man.
Uh,
The power in life is giving. It ain't receiving. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
well, no, empathy, right?
Yeah.
Empathy.
Yeah. Being able to be in somebody else's shoes
Yeah.
and experience that.
Yeah, experience what they experience. Or
If
feel
you
what
if
they
you if you
experience.
give all the time, you'll never be without.
I got a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we got an answer. Hopefully.
Hopefully. So, y'all both done time, right?
Yeah.
So, say y'all had a girl or y'all was talking to somebody and y'all went in and you wanted her to be with you, but she didn't want to. She was like, I can't give you that type. She told you, what's up wrong with you? So I said, I can't give you that type of commitment.
Uh-huh.
Would she be wrong to go talk to other guys?
I've seen relationships like that. There's a lot of guys in the joint that have relationships where that's doing long time that, you know, they ain't tripping. They, you know, they girl out there doing what she doing and, you know what I'm saying, but she holding them down still. You know what I'm saying? You know, because ain't no reason to talk to no chick if she ain't holding you down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if that's the relationship they got, then, but I ain't had that type of relationship. I'm just saying.
It depends. Every nigga in their situation is different. You know what I'm saying? So if she tells him that up front, she's just honest up front about this shit, then he can't, it's nothing he can do about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She was up front about this shit, nigga. So you gotta take that on the chin. You ain't here with us, nigga. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta make the best of this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas
Steady tried to force it on her.
I was just about to say a lot of niggas can't take that type of honesty.
They think they could.
Especially in there, because what the movies don't tell you, what everybody don't tell you, nigga, when you walk in that motherfucker, when you get off that damn bus, when you originally jump off the bus, and you see all them gates and wires and shit, and the guards is talking to you in a different language and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you walking down that motherfucking, that narrow ass aisle, you know what I'm saying, with the fences, and the niggas is on the fence and they sizing you up. My nigga, it's a different world. So he's not trying to hear you not gonna be. He's terrified. That nigga is walking at them gates. You terrified because you don't know what the fuck you about to. You know.
It just depends on who you is, because I'm gonna tell you, man.
I'm talking about the new niggas. I'm talking niggas who never been there before.
Look, man, when I hit the pen, you know what I'm saying? Then they pushed me out that door. Nigga asked me, man, where you from? I said, man, I'm from Cali.
Yeah.
He said, man, your people right over there. You know what I'm saying?
They sure
and you know what I'm saying? Because, see, we in AZ, man, but Cali deep. You know what I'm saying? It's West Side and Cali, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is out here, man. So, so you fall, you AZ, you Cali, you Cali.
It's every nigga, like I said, it's a different situation. Every nigga can't take it on the chin. I've seen niggas where a woman. I've seen niggas who been married for 8 years.
Yeah.
And he'll be doing 2 years, and she didn't last 6 months. And he been with this woman for 8 years, married, kids, the whole shit.
It just really
You know, so
depends,
it just
man.
depends on
you okay?
the
Let me tell you
dynamic
something.
of the people.
Let me
You know
say
what I'm
this,
saying?
man. You'll know what you got as soon as you step up in that joint.
That's some real shit.
You will
You'll
know what
exactly
you dealing
who
with.
you going to war with when you in
You know
there.
what I'm saying?
You know who you gonna work with.
And you know, it ain't for everybody. And I don't judge people because I used to judge women or men.
I did too at
you
first.
know, like friends or family and women and you know whatever.
Right.
I used to judge people based on, you know what I'm saying, you know, how they treat you when you get locked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can do time.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Time is an acquired taste.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And when you got somebody that's really with you, they're going to do time with you. And then you got people that love you to death, but they just can't do that time. I mean, and it don't have nothing to do with you. It's just them psychologically. Like,
built.
you know, they can't, you know, a lot of people
Some people's
can't.
not built.
Like, if you're not there in front of them, a lot of people can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got dudes that's in the pen, I understand, you know what I'm saying? They got them connections with their chicks, so yeah, they chicks they move on. You know, they chicks go out, party,
Especially
you know, have boyfriends, do whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they still allow that as long, you know, because she, you know, the even balance is she take care of him or, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had that type of relationship. My wife, I mean, fortunately, I was in a relationship. My wife did my time with me.
It's like I said, everybody's situation is different. You know what I'm saying? I noticed when I was in there, the people who didn't have help, that told me who you was on the outside. So that helps me to figure out who's who not to deal with, who to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't no special. I wasn't no special nigga, but I had somebody that loved my ass enough.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me cut in. Yeah. It told you a story about that person because look, remember the Haitian dude? I forgot his name, right? Baller dude from New York, Haitian dude, Muslim dude, right?
Jamaican
yeah, he didn't have nobody. You know what I'm saying? But he was a great guy. He was a baller. You know what I'm saying? It's the decisions you make on the street. It ain't if you was a piece of shit, because that's a whole different category. Like if you was a piece of shit, you know what I'm saying, your people glad you like locked up. They ain't fooling with you.
Right.
But then you got some guys that was so deep up in the game, man, and they had so much betrayal and so much shit going on that they up in there, they in there by themselves, you know, because they betted on black. You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit for you.
You know, because I met people like that was like solid dudes, but didn't have nobody, still surviving, you know, hustlers, you know, still surviving, but they didn't have nobody because, you know what I mean?
They was misunderstood out, and when you have this is what I noticed. This is what I noticed from my personal experience. When you're a man of ambition, a lot of people can't handle that aggression because we get very aggressive when we ambitious, when we have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't handle how a man handles his purpose. We get aggressive. Nothing can stand in our way. We don't. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you do time with niggas that have ambition, and you see it. Like nigga, you just ambitious. You made a mistake. You here for a mistake. Not that you was a bad person, but it's just a mistake. Like you said, there's niggas in there that ain't got no help, and they some real niggas. You know what I'm saying? But you also have to think of the factor. Are they real niggas because they in here? Because there's a lot of niggas we thought was real niggas in there, and when they left there,
it don't have nothing to do with that.
Boom, hear me out. It was niggas in there. We did time with a nigga we thought was a decent nigga, And when he left, he didn't last 30 days because he did some real outrageous shit to his own peoples. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of niggas become real when you gotta, cause you forced to be real in there. You forced to be exactly who you are for the most part. You come in talking raw. You see all the tough guys got dealt with. So it's like you forced to be exactly who you are. I'm exactly who I was when I didn't have issues with no. I was exactly who I was in there. You know what I'm saying? That shit's them niggas they gonna pull that nigga. They gonna pull your card. So a lot of niggas come in there and straighten the fuck up. A lot of niggas coming straighten the fuck up.
Oh, you going straighten the fuck up.
You ain't got you ain't got no choice because somebody gonna come see you.
It's look. That's a machine. You know what I'm saying? And within the machine, there's mechanical pieces. You know what I'm saying? You got the whites, you got the blacks, you got the Paisas, you got the Chicanos, you got the Chiefs. You know, it's a machine. So it don't matter. It don't matter who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't abide by the rules of the machine, it don't matter how strong you is. It don't matter how good you can fight, nigga. You can't beat a 4-5 nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You know when it's time. So everybody. This is the best part about that. You know what I'm saying? Is that if this was the doctrine of society,
okay,
society would be different. Okay. Because certain people wouldn't do certain things, certain people wouldn't say certain things. You know what I'm saying? To me, society is built upon the weak because it's the weak protecting themselves against the strong. That's why these crackers want all these gun laws and stuff to protect themselves against people that they violate all the time. You know what I'm saying? And see, in there, what was different is that it was rules, and you just followed the rules. It wasn't no big thing. You know what I'm saying? If you stepped out of line, somebody say, "Hey, man,"
they'll holler at you.
You know, like me, right? I love ice. You know what I'm saying? I love ice. I had like some connections on the yard. These guys is filling up the ice, and I'll be like, "Give me the," I got bags on the yard. They like throwing bags of ice in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
That's a luxury, brother.
So look,
ice.
So look,
that was a luxury for us.
So the brothers came to me. They was like, "Look,
warm water."
They like, "Look, all the races is seeing that you got this deal going on with the ice guy." You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the ice guy was Mexican or black or whatever.
Full of ice all the time.
Whatever the case is, I corrupted him, and I had him not giving the whole yard. They due process.
You bought all these
to giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? So the race came to me and they said, "Look, we got a problem because you're getting all the ice that belongs to everybody."
Wait.
I'm like, "Well, this guy is selling it to me." You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, but
where were you at when this was going on?
Huh? At Kingman.
This was Kingman?
Yeah.
Were you was across from me?
Yeah.
I remember that because I was buying ice too. You sent him my way. I was buying ice from this nigga, and then some Mexicans walked up on me.
Yeah.
About the ice. Was that you? Was that because of you?
Man, I don't know. Only thing I can say is that
this is over some ice, right?
So I said, okay, well, I like ice. Well, I got to figure out another way because I can't do it that way. Because if I get approached again, they might smash me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older, so they be like, they might give me a choice.
Them Pisces,
Pisces
ain't no joke.
Well, no, Pisces ain't gonna smash you. See,
one
thing that I can tell you about race in prison, right, is when it comes to discipline, a race is not gonna let another race touch their people. You know what I'm saying? So it would be some brothers.
Well, yeah, but who's sending the hit?
Well, whoever whatever the council talked about. You know what I'm saying? But so my thing is, I'm just like, look,
this is a whole.
I don't want no fucking problems.
How did we get here?
This is a whole other world.
I don't want no problems. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I got some issues with my hand. I'm gonna go to medical, and I'm gonna get a snow. They call it snow. Now I get ice whenever I want. You know what I'm saying? I just go get the ice from medical.
Oh, you was getting ice, but then you find out the ice in medical has salt in it. You was selling the ice for medical, and niggas was coming back like, "Hey, this shit tastes funny. It has salt."
You put salt in there?
No, the people in the medic, the nurses put salt in it because niggas would sell the ice. So they put salt in the ice so you can
we
sell
gonna
the
get
ice.
y'all.
Yeah. So Santa came in because niggas, he had gave me some ice. He's like, I got all this ice. I sold the ice, and the nigga came back was like, nigga, why this shit taste like this? I said, what you mean? So I put some ice in, nigga, taste like salt. And that's salt in the, oh man, I was weak. I fell out. I said, my bad. I gave the nigga his little sips and shit back, but it was funny.
So now I'm like, look. Now you go to the kitchen, you be like, man, they had an ice in medical. They told me to come over here. Here go my snow. Here go my pass. You know what I'm saying?
You was a slick motherfucker, Santa. You was a slick motherfucker, dude. The veggies. Because they don't give you veggies.
Santa said he getting his shit one way or the other.
Santa was slick, Red. I'm telling you, this nigga was slick. So they don't give you vegetables unless you like on like a special diet, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't eat meat or some shit like that. But nigga need vegetables because the shit they feed you be fucked up. This nigga had the ice hookup. This nigga had the vegetables, the onions and bell peppers, cabbage,
onions, bell peppers,
every
tomatoes.
Night. That's it.
Cucumbers, zucchini.
Nigga, veggies. That was our.
You take the veggies and you take the chicken pack.
You become a vegan in there
and
because
rice.
You know what I'm saying? Because the shit that they feed you is so bad. You searching for like fruits and vegetables because they don't give you fruits and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
They literally don't give you nothing healthy. So you looking for it. So you'll pay for it. I was paying niggas soups and shit for vegetables and fruit.
They threw me in the hole, right? I came out 30 days later, man, with a laundry pack full of onions.
This
you know what I'm saying? I come back on a yard
on the same yard,
like 50 onions.
So,
you know, onions don't go bad.
Let me mind you though. When you go to the hole on the yard, you don't come back on the same yard. They usually send you somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga kissed back on the same yard. Like you said, with a bag full of fucking onions. This nigga do shit that's against like the rule books. This is a nigga that did shit against the rule books. When you transfer from yard to yard, say like, okay, we was on a 2-yard, right? Say he wanted to transfer to another 2-yard. So I'm telling him because I seen when niggas transfer from 1 yard, that's one 2-yard to another 2-yard, trouble happens. He's there for something bad, right? So I'm telling Santa like, don't do that. Don't just leave. He ain't leaving for something bad. He just tired of being on the fucking yard. This nigga just get bored and just want to just go. So I'm like, no, because if it follows you, right? It follows you on some negative shit. He don't just get to another 2-yard. He gets all the way into the city. He finds his way all the way to Phoenix, nigga. Nobody can get off the 2-yard. He didn't just get off the 2-yard to another. He get to a 1-yard in the city.
He like, yeah, I did that.
This nigga, no fear. This nigga has no Santa Claus has no fucking fear. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it ain't really nothing. It ain't really nothing.
He like, it ain't nothing. It
See,
ain't nothing.
You hear how I'm talking.
No. That's
but hear how he talking. Like it's nothing. I didn't did time. From the 3 to come on, bro.
Let me tell you, it's not.
All the niggas who did time, it's not easy.
It's not hard. It wasn't a hard thing. What it was
Black Santa.
What it was.
Ta-da.
You know, the guards, the wardens. It's a whole hierarchy. You know, you start from a CO1, a CO2, a CO3. You got sergeants, you got captains, you got lieutenants.
Right.
You got to understand the structure of everything. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, you know, the warden. You got the deputy warden, you got the warden, and then you got central office, which is on Jefferson. You know, you got the directors. You got directors of betting. You got directors of this. You got directors of that.
Where the central office is?
Well, the thing is, once you understand the system, then you say, okay, where I know where to send whatever I need to send to request whatever I need to request. It ain't no hard thing.
But how
It's just
did
like
you
gotta
know
figure it.
that? How did you figure out?
I called
system?
I called my wife. I called my aunt. You know, I said, look this up for me. Look that up for me. I need to know this information. Who is this person?
How did you know what to look up?
Because, you know, I need to know who's over this. I need to know who's over that. Call here, call there. You know, that's a pain in the ass. But, you know, we in prison, you have what's called inmate letters. So you got to send an inmate letter for this, an inmate letter. Instead of me sending an inmate letter in complex, I'll take the inmate letter and I'll do a certified letter and send it directly to Jefferson Street to the main, you know, to Department of Corrections. And not only that, but I'll send it to the director's office. You know what I'm saying? Now, once they open it, they be like, obviously, this is nothing I deal with, but we're going to pass it down to whatever agency it is that you did. Now I know, you know what I'm saying? So whenever it was something that I needed done, I just send it directly there. And then, you know, the person will respond back and tell me what needs to be done by policy. And then I'll just move around and do whatever I need to do.
What the fuck you want to do?
Yeah.
Because you Black Santa and shit. So look, Retta, I'm curious. Your friend about you say you had a friend that had a boyfriend in jail? Something like that. So where the original question come from?
Yeah.
I'm curious where the original question come from. Like you got like a friend or something that's going through and they get locked up or something?
No.
Where did the question come from? Just curious. You remember the question though?
Yeah, I remember the question.
What was the question? Because I don't remember.
Are you wrong for telling?
Oh, telling the person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that something you got somebody going through that?
I can't go through it or
No,
something.
I don't got.
Tell the person I can't go through it.
No, I'm curious to where like, cause we got on this whole, you know what I'm saying, joint about prison, and I'm going back to the root. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are the, you know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, or we just curiosity?
No, that's from experience.
Experience?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Got somebody locked up?
Yeah. No. Well, he not no. He not my somebody. So, no.
Whoa, what's going on here?
You got a nigga locked up, brother?
He not locked up no more.
He out now.
But he was locked
but
up.
before. Okay.
Y'all talk right now?
Every time we talk, we argue. So
There ain't much talking there. Shit,
Yeah.
Man. Nah, it's what it is. I mean, depending on the man, every nigga in there it handles the truth differently. You know what I'm saying? So I know niggas in there that broke up with their woman because they didn't want to go through that later on down the line. They just they just cut it off as soon as they got there. So it just depends on the type of dude you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
But first of all, I was 17 going on 18. And second of all, I was 17 going on 18.
Yeah, I mean, it's look.
No, but I met.
You was honest though, right? You told him up front.
Yeah, and when I met him through somebody, so I met him while he was in there.
Yeah.
Who's this nigga? A pen pal?
No.
Yeah, a pen pal, right?
Somebody said, "Hey, man, I got this little chick for you, man."
It was a friend of a friend of a friend.
Well, look, if you told the motherfucker up front, you know what I'm saying? And a nigga gonna be mad. We gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be disappointed. We gonna feel what we gonna feel. But at the end of the day,
I never told him I wouldn't fuck with him. I wouldn't be there for. I never told him that. It's just how you expect me to.
Right.
You talking about?
I was 8. I was going on 18. Yeah. I was still a virgin. I wasn't doing nothing. I was barely being able to get out the house.
When you get in there, especially when you first get in there and you ain't never been in there, and this shit gets real, you know what I'm saying? It's a sense of fear. I ain't gonna say niggas in there just scared, but there's a sense of fear, and you panic. So now, but you in there by yourself, because you gotta remember, when you first hit the yard, there is no phone calls. I can't call my people for like at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And
I can't even get
Yeah.
no soups in my locker for at least 3 weeks. I can't use the money that's on my books for like
You gotta get
weeks.
transferred to the prison with money on your books from the county.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And it still take you like a few weeks just to use that money
Hell
that you
nah,
came
that
with.
shit come with you.
Nah, when I
Man,
first got
look, man,
when
I
I
can't.
got there, so you got there a year or two after me.
Okay,
When I
well
when
maybe
I
it
got
changed. 'Cause
there,
I came in
I
with
can't
27.
I came with money, nigga. I came with a lot of money.
That
so
shit come with you,
It
Dre.
come with me, but I couldn't touch it. I could make the order, but my shit didn't come till 2 or 3 weeks later.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you probably
saying?
just missed story.
So it, or you know what I'm saying? It could be
And
that.
then you can't order but enough, only a little bit anyway when you first.
When you first get there, because you got they got
Like
faces,
$60 or
$60
something.
worth or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, it's like, look, you as long as you honest with a nigga, you did your part. You was honest. If a nigga gonna be mad, we gonna be mad. Look where the fuck we at. But he gonna get over that shit. If y'all niggas talking right now and y'all niggas is arguing, just dead that shit. It ain't gonna get no better. He ain't got over it.
I ain't respond.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
ain't got
about to
over
do that
it.
with you.
You gotta get over it.
And you gotta.
When you in
You got a
there,
whole nother girl. So
then
like,
yeah, then
Look,
we shouldn't
man.
have had no conversation.
Look, check
see, when it comes to relationships, I can't say I'm your girl just for the hell of it. No, like either we fuck with each other or we not.
You
And
know what
if
type of nigga
I
see you
knew
with?
you gonna say a square nigga,
Nah, I ain't gonna say a square. But he is a
He gonna tell
he
me.
is a square, but he's not. I wasn't gonna say a square.
oh, is it a certain type of dude? Is it a certain dude you talking about, or a certain
No,
type
a certain
of
type. I wasn't saying a certain dude. Nah, not a certain dude. I ain't got a certain dude.
Because he
But-
told me last time, he was like, you need a square nigga. You can't fuck with no hood nigga.
Because
What's the?
let's be honest.
I don't.
Let's
I
be
guess I'm
totally
too
honest.
sweet for it.
like
I
shit.
don't know.
No, nigga. Look, you. I see a nigga like you. I see like a nigga that can like a nigga that can fix shit. Nigga that can put an engine in the truck type of nigga. Like real shit. Like a nigga that's gonna like really take care of you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, country ass nigga. Put an engine in the truck, nigga. Fix you, build you a house type of nigga.
He sees a guy.
That's the
that
nigga
can-
I see you. You know what I'm
He sees
saying?
a guy. He sees you with a guy that can put an engine in the truck.
Yeah, that's some gay. Come on,
That's some sexy shit.
See, drop an engine in the truck.
Man,
I can't drop no engine in the truck.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? But I can pay a nigga to do it.
to see it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can pay a nigga to do it. You know what I'm saying? But cause I know you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I see a nigga that could work with his hands. A nigga that really will give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But them old country niggas with niggas from the south and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
love
I
that
don't.
country boy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like love is magical at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
magical, and it creates a story, and then after that, you got to work to keep that
Keep it.
story maintained. You know what I'm saying? And
It's
keep
hard work.
the dream alive. So, you know, I've been married for 20 years, and I love the hell out of my wife. You know what I mean? And
Well,
I just try to keep
I
this.
would love to get to something like that. I would. Like, I've always wanted to be. I've always said, even as a little girl, like, I want my grandkids to look at me and my husband and be like, oh, y'all been married for 50-something
It
years.
ain't easy, man. You know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
it ain't
It's-
easy,
It's,
Definitely it ain't.
it's dirty.
But I'm-
It's dirty. It's a dirty game.
You just
The
gotta
mirror-
find who
put it
you're
like
willing
this.
to go through that with.
If you can handle somebody putting a mirror in your face to make you look at yourself,
Yeah.
your real self, that's not the self you think you are, but
I
your
know.
true self.
But
Don't
here's the
tell them
thing.
like
Here's
it
the
is.
thing.
They gonna
And
tell
I'm glad you
you.
said.
They
I'm
gonna
glad you
tell
said
you.
that because it's interesting, right? Because the mirror that they put in your face is not always the mirror that you see yourself in. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, life is all about perception.
I
So
believe
a person can see you in one way, but you not see yourself in that way.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That is very true.
You don't have to accept the way that the person see you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can respect it and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And you can take pieces and parts of that and be like, Okay,
if
you know,
who
maybe that's
you are
maybe.
to your core, then
Who are you? You know what I'm saying? You are who you say you are. You are.
Is it who you think you are, or because
It's who you. Look. That when it comes down to it, it's who you think you are. Okay,
Junior-
in the world, right?
right?
In the world, are you singing?
sorry.
What's going on?
I
here?
was just like, damn,
What-
some music playing in this
What-
room.
Sorry.
what is going on here?
I started singing.
Okay, I had me a little
Little
Yeah,
background,
little background shit going on.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay,
there's some music playing. I'm
Hey.
looking at the buttons like,
Hey, go ahead, sing. I'm about to spit this shit. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
Sing your shit.
So it's not about anything other than who you think you are. That's the most important thing.
Mhm.
A person gonna tell you how they see you,
Right.
but it's all based on feelings and emotions and how they see you. If you allow yourself to be seen as that person that somebody says they see you at, then more power to you. I mean, that's your right. But I'm gonna see myself. It's how I see myself.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And the reason why I say that is because a lot of times people have you misunderstood.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And you always misunderstood until you hit that moment.
Nigga.
And when you hit that moment and the light is on you,
They realize.
and then they look at you and you look at them and you be like,
I told you.
I told you.
I told you, nigga. I told you.
I told you.
I wasn't lying.
I told
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And on that note, y'all,
We're gonna take a break.
shit, bro.
Or it's over with.
It's over with. We've been chopping up for a couple of hours, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's that time.
9:59.
You know what I'm saying? I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to thank my special guest. You know what I'm saying? Retta.
Big
You know what I'm
Red.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Big Retta.
Go ahead.
Big Reza.
Let them know where they can find you at, Retta.
On Henrietta.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, okay. It's a street back home now, Henrietta. I thought that you
No.
lived on it. Oh, my
you're
bad.
not supposed to say my government name. No.
They-
Oh, Henrietta's your
They
government
didn't
name?
know that till you
I
said
didn't know
that. He was
that.
talking about the street.
Yeah.
I told him that outside.
Well, I forgot.
Oh, you know Santa.
I forgot. I didn't say that
That's
because of
Santa
that.
Claus. It's Black Santa now.
You can. My Instagram is Big Retta. My Facebook Henrietta. Oh,
So you gonna tell him anyway. You gonna tell him anyway.
and my YouTube is Brown Sugar Beauty Retta.
Right on.
All right.
My man, my mellow.
Yes,
Okay, let's
yes,
cut it
sir.
off, man. Hey, good seeing you, Big Bricks, man. Let's do it
same
again
here,
sometime.
man. I'm gonna see y'all next week. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Till next time, this is Gangsta Motherfucking Bricks. I got my nigga Black Santa and my girl Retta.
Big Retta.
Newport,
big Red.
Newport,
Not the little one.
Newport,
Until
Newport,
next time.
whoa.
Y'all be safe out there. Y'all have a good one. All right.
Good night.